Guys, this is Mr. Josh CJ, and this is your driver ratings and team ratings to the 2023 Bahrain Grand Prix. Now in this video, I go through all the drivers and all the teams and their performances over the weekend. And we have a couple new features this season. We have the fastest lap, star in the race, worst driver of the weekend, team of the weekend, worst team of the weekend. Yeah, I hope you enjoy these new features introduced to driver ratings and team ratings. Okay, let's start off with Red Bull, shall we? Max Verstappen, 10, and Sergio Perez, 10 as well. Red Bull dominated the whole weekend. 1 and 2 in qualifying and 1 and 2 in the race. What more can be said? Absolutely fantastic by the defending world champions this weekend and the reigning world champion Max Verstappen. Ferrari, Charles Leclerc and Carlos Sainz, 9. Yes, I give both Ferrari drivers a 9. I mean, Leclerc was doing so well, nailed on for podium. What happened? Engine failure. And then in qualifying, he was unable to do a final run because Ferrari said they were saving their tyres. But to me, I don't think they were. Generally, I think Leclerc had a mechanical issue in qualifying because he had to use up an energy store already, which is absolutely fucking unbelievable that Ferrari had to use on up already. Not acceptable, it really isn't. So yeah, I give both Ferrari drivers a 9. Lewis Hamilton and George Russell, I give them both a 5. I mean, obviously, Lewis Hamilton was out qualified by George Russell, and then P5 for Lewis Hamilton in the race. George Russell, P6 in qualifying, and then P7 in the race. To me, George Russell was the fastest driver in the first half of the race, but Mercedes refused to use the team orders. So, yep, disappointment in the end to George Russell. Lando Norris and Oscar Piastri, 5. I mean, the McLaren is just truly awful. My second team are shocking. I mean, that was an unacceptable performance by McLaren. Oscar Piastri did well. He's up to P11, and what happened? The gearbox went. Absolutely unbelievable. And Lando Norris was in the pits about 5 times. That is shocking, honestly. That is nowhere near good enough by McLaren. And McLaren have massive problems. Gasly knock-on. Gasly, I give a 7. Yep, he scored some points, so I think that's solid. And Ocon probably earned the most penalties during the race. 5. I mean, in and out the pit lane. Madness. Absolute madness. Nick de Vries in the AlphaTauri, 5. I mean, he got taken to school by Yuki Tsunoda all weekend, so a standard 5 for Nick de Vries. Yuki, 7. Just missed out on the points, finishing in P11. Aston Martin, Fernando Alonso and Lance Stroll, 10. Yes, I give them both a 10. Aston Martin, absolutely unbelievable. They have built such a good car. Of course, the 2 Aston Martin drivers did touch, but thankfully it didn't impact their race. And Fernando Alonso, P3, back on the podium. Lance Stroll, 10. He literally had a broken wrist, but still performed like that. So fair play. You have to give Lance Stroll credit for that. Fauci, Bottas, 7. Yes, I give Bottas a 7. He's always scoring points at Alfa Romeo. Guan Yu Zhou, 5. Yes, I give Guan Yu Zhou a 5. I mean, just Guan Yu Zhou is a bit by average, really. So, yeah, he finished outside the points. So, yeah, that's why I give him a 5. Kevin Magnussen in the Haas, 0. Absolutely 0. He got taken to school all weekend by Nico Hülkenberg and absolutely nowhere in the race. Nico Hülkenberg, 5. I mean, qualifying he did outstanding. Race, Haas just did not have the pace at all. Alex Albon and Logan Sargent in the Williams, 10. Yes, I give them both a 10. I mean, Alex Albon scored a point, which is absolutely fantastic, and Logan Sargent did the best out of all the rookies this weekend, so 10. He finished P12, but that was Williams' best opening result to an F1 race in 6 years. So that is absolutely massive for the Williams team. Team ratings. Red Bull, 10. It has to be a 10. They dominated the whole weekend. Ferrari, 7. I mean, really unfortunate for Charles Leclerc. Nailed on for a podium and let down by that engine failure. It looks like my team are going to be putting it through me again this season. Putting the stress through me. Oh, dear me, Ferrari. Mercedes, 6. I mean, yeah, their car is not great, and they got work to do. I mean, P5, P7, especially behind Aston Martin, not good enough. It's simply not good enough. Alpine, well, hold on. McLaren, 0. Absolutely 0. That team has major issues, honestly. Alpine, 7. Yes, I give them a solid 7. You know, Gasly scoring some points that obviously Ocon in and out the penalty box more than in England's football game. Dear me. AlphaTauri, 5. I mean, standard 5, really. Just the AlphaTauri to me is very poor. Aston Martin, 9. I mean, a fantastic weekend for the team in green. Alpha, 7. Fantastic points for Bottas. Guan Yu Zhou by average. Haas, 7. I mean, a great qualifying, but very poor in the race. Williams, 7. A superb weekend for the Williams team. Fastest lap, Guan Yu Zhou. 1 minute 33.996. Starting the race, Max. Worst driver of the weekend, Kevin Magnussen. Team of the weekend, Red Bull. Worst team of the weekend, McLaren. So that's the driver ratings done. Team ratings done. Fastest lap. Starting the race. Worst driver. Team of the weekend. And worst team of the weekend. Comment your thoughts down below. I will always reply. And join me for more driver ratings and team ratings in a couple weeks' time when we get racing at Jeddah. Bye-bye.